So I went to a little comic book convention this weekend. If you want to see what I got, stay tuned. Oh, hey, welcome everybody. As I stated in the intro, I went to a small comic book convention this weekend. It was in Merritt, Florida, in the Merritt Square Mall. It was put on by Jake Estrada. And when I say small comic book convention, it was teeny tiny. They said there was 30 tables. Maybe there was 30 tables. I don't know. There was only two actual comic book vendors there. There was some cosplay, there was toys, there were pops. None of that I was interested in. You know me, I'm only there for the books. And one of the vendors was way overpriced. This is supposed to be a buyer's market right now. This guy was selling crazy books, crazy prices. I didn't want to have anything to do with it, but there was another vendor, and he had like 5 tables, and it was dollar books and $2 books. So you know that's what I'm all about. So let's get into it, guys. First up, Amazing Spider-Man 164. And you know I am trying to complete an Amazing Spider-Man run. And anytime you can get an Amazing Spider-Man book for $1, you can't go wrong. You buy it, you pick it up. I needed this for the collection. It's got Kingpin on the front. It's not in the best of condition, but you know what? For $1, you're not going to pass up ASMs, guys. You're just not. ASM number 165 up next. First appearance of the Sturgeon. And again, wrinkled copy. I believe it's complete. You can't go wrong picking up ASMs, guys. For $1, you just can't. You can resell these things all day long for $4 or $5. So I need this one for my collection. Happy to have it. This is one that I've actually been trying to get for a little bit, quite some time right now. It's ASM Amazing Spider-Man $3.99. It's the last one in the 300 run. This thing sells all day long on eBay. $10, $8 plus shipping. I've hemmed and hawed around about it, but hey, dollar baby dandy. I got it for $1. So happy to have that. Up next, we have Amazing Spider-Man number 403. Cover price on this baby's $1.50. I got it for less than cover price, and that's how you do it when you go to these comic book conventions and you're dollar bin diving. Good looking book. I'm glad to have it in the collection. Up next, Amazing Spider-Man Spiral Part 3. This isn't canon in Amazing Spider-Man, but these are one of the offshoot stories. I'm glad to have this book. I'm trying to put the Spiral. I think there's 5 of them. So this is part 3 of Spiral. And she was $1. And here's the companion right here. There's number 5. So I'm just looking for a few others. And I'm going to have that complete Spiral story put together. Good looking books. These are modern books. So they're looking good. That was it for ASM, guys. Now we're moving on. You'll notice a theme here. Spider-Woman number 28, and that's a Bronze Age book, I believe. Not in the best condition, but like I said, for fillers at a convention for $1, how can you go wrong? You can't. Spider-Woman, good looking book right there. Another Spider-Woman here. This is Spider-Woman 45. This one, it has good colors on it, but you may notice, I don't know if the camera will pick it up, down here there's a little water damage. The staples are rusty, but you know, who cares about that? Filler books for $1, Bronze Age. You can't go wrong, guys. I'm excited to have these books. Now, this is where it gets weird here. These next 3 books, they are Spider-Woman, and they're from the Heartless run back in about 2015, 2016. These are the only 3 books that he had in his $2 bin, so I actually paid more for these books. And it's not a popular run, and these are fillers, but whatever. They're a little bit hard to find. I'm not going to pay $3 or $4 on eBay. But here's number 7, Spider-Woman. She's got the little baby there in the crib. Like I said, I need these. These are all filler books. There's no keys in here. So that's number 7. We got number 8, and this is kind of a cool cover here with the tuna fish can being opened. It's a fun cover, but that's Spider-Woman number 8. And then we have Spider-Woman number 9. And I really like this cover. This is a Civil War tie-in. Civil War 2. You got Iron Man and Captain Marvel, whatever they're fighting. But good colors on this. I like this Spider-Woman. And that's it for ASM and Spider-Woman. Now, to the meat of what I got. I got Spectacular Spider-Man. I'm also trying to finish a run, and I'm getting really close. So all of these were $1. I was glad to have every one of them. Spectacular Spider-Man 193. Dude, it's $1.25 cover price. I'm getting these things less than cover price when they came out. These are good looking books. All of them are in pristine condition coming from this collector. And oh man, this one is really nice here. This is a Maximum Carnage tie-in, part 13 to 14. The Spectacular Spider-Man 203. Look at that cover. Carnage on the front, the big eyes, the color. This is a good book. I opened it. It smells good. This is a beautiful book, guys, for $1. I'm happy to have it. And I think it's a $2 or $3 book. You know, you make a little money on these things. That's fine. Spectacular Spider-Man 207, black cover. You know how black covers are. Hard to get in high quality. No spine ticks on here. This is a good looking book. Spectacular Spider-Man 207. Running right down, Spectacular Spider-Man 208. Good looking cover. These books are all in excellent shape. This guy, whoever he bought this collection from, man, these are all, they took really good care of them. I love this cover here. Spectacular Spider-Man 211. There's old Peter Parker on the cover. Pissed off like he always is. Mad, angry, he's in the fight. The mask is ripped. I love this cover. Guys, if you want to start a Spider-Man run, you can get into Spectacular Spider-Man very cheap. You can find these things for 50 cents or $1. Spectacular Spider-Man 216. You can find these for 50 cents or $1 at any convention you go to. If you go into an LCS, don't pay more than $1 or $2 for these Spectacular Spider-Mans. I think there was only about 300 in the first run, so you can put this run together very easily. Spectacular Spider-Man number 224. This is Kane on the cover here. And I think we're going to run into a few books with Kane in them right here at the end. Kane is one of Peter Parker's clones. You got Ben Reilly and Kane, who was prevalent in this run here in the 90s. This book right here, Spectacular Spider-Man 225, introducing the new Green Goblin. And if I don't know if the camera will pick it up there or not, but it's got that hologram disc on the front. And this actually goes for about $5, so on the higher end of the spectrum for Spectacular Spider-Man books. But again, no spine ticks. They took very good care of this book. White pages, everything's looking good. This was a good collection to buy from. Again, here's Kane on the cover. Yeah, The Return of Kane, part 1 of 4, Spectacular Spider-Man 231. Good looking cover there with my boy Kane on there. And we have Spectacular Spider-Man 232 with the female version of the Doc Ock right there. And we're getting close to the end. This is the end, guys. And this is Spectacular Spider-Man number 240. And let me tell you something about this book right here. This was a really cool book to find because they didn't do a lot of variant covers back in the early 90s. And this is a variant cover. Halloween, we missed it by a little bit. But nice to find something like that is a variant cover. I'm probably going to have to find the A cover. The completionist in me will have to find the A cover, so I have it. But a really cool find. All right, guys, well, that about wraps it up for the Merritt Island Comic Con. Thank you to Jake Estrada for putting on another good show. Although it was small, it was a good and productive show. You guys see what I got. Look at the stack of books. Look how thick she is. This will make Beyonce blush how thick this is. I love it. These are all fillers, and they're all mine now. Thanks for watching, guys. Please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the video. Please help grow the channel. Share it with everybody. I appreciate you watching. I love each and every one of you. Keep collecting comments, guys. Just make sure you do it the J way. See you next time.